Well, good Wednesday afternoon, folks. One step closer to the weekend, and we're still dealing with heat and humidity all across the area. I'm WMAR 2 meteorologist Eric Tiller with Maryland's most accurate forecast. Still feels like the mid to upper 90s to around 100 degrees, even near 110 down there in Patuxent River. 100 on the beach right now in Ocean City. That's what it feels like to the skin. Very hard to believe when you get a lot of heat and humidity like this for the first and even second week of September. Unseasonably warm out there. Camera network shows the cumulus clouds are popping, but the showers and thunderstorms not so much in and around the area today. An isolated shower storm cannot be ruled out through the evening, but for the most part we are dry once again, and we're still underneath the influence of high pressure driving that heat pump and Gulf heat sent north across the region. Besides that, we have Tropical Storm Gordon spinning there on the corner of your screen in a frontal boundary. Those two are going to collide and create some flooding threats out there in the Midwest. Speaking of Gordon, it is now a tropical depression, made landfall late last night. Gusts at 40 miles per hour, winds at 30, and pressure at 1,008 millibars. The track on this takes it up towards Chicagoland once we get past Saturday and eventually into Canada by the end of the weekend, and that's when we could tap into some of the moisture from Gordon in the coming days. The next focus is Hurricane Florence, our first major hurricane of the year in the Atlantic Basin. It's a Category 3 storm, winds at 125 miles per hour with a northwest movement at 13. Something important to note here is as this moves through the Atlantic early next week, the question is, will it come close to the United States or not, based upon the steering currents upstairs above the storm, something that we will be definitely continuing to monitor. And besides that, we have another storm system right behind Florence that could take the same track. West-northwest movement. Development is likely 90% over the next 5 days that we could have a tropical depression out of that batch of organized activity. Around here, no concerns for real big weather. Yes, we'll have the chance at maybe a little severe weather going into your Thursday with some showers and thunderstorms. Could produce some gusty winds late Thursday evening into the overnight hours. Then we'll get a break, and then more showers and thunderstorms likely to develop as we get towards Friday afternoon, Friday evening, as a stationary boundary sets up shop across the area. And then we get the leftovers of Gordon as it starts to track across portions of the lower Mississippi River and even Ozark Valley going into the weekend ahead. Tonight's forecast, temps in the 70s, steamy and sultry. Late day storms tomorrow, temps around 93. Those storms mainly after 4 o'clock. High temps up and down the eastern seaboard in the 90s, but there's the cool stuff back towards Chicago, only 70 degrees. 7-day forecast shows we get down into the 70s for most of us Saturday and Sunday, with storms multiple rounds, multiple chances, right on through the middle of next week. Me and meteorologist Mike Tiller will have an update tonight at 5 and 6. We hope to see you there. Otherwise, have a great Wednesday ahead.